Listen up, because I'm about to tell you why 2026 isn't just another year to visit Japan, it's potentially the most important year to experience it. And trust me, you do not want to wait. There are some things that make 2026 like no other, and this is the reason why. A perfect storm of events and opportunities that will make 2026 an equally special. Miss this window, and you might be missing a version of Japan that won't be seen again for a while. First up, 2026 looks like the year where we hit the sweet spots for Japan's post-pandemic re-emergence, and a year where tourists will be rewarded with better infrastructure and better prepared Japan. After years of limited tourism, Japan is back. When Japan reopened for tourism in 2022, all those tourists that had put their trips on hold saved up their money, and it seems like the whole world decided to visit, including all those additional tourists with a new interest in the country that actually caused 2023, 2024 and 2025 to become record-breaking years. There were headlines of Overtourism and a lot of talk of crowded Japan, but 2026 might be the year where everything changes, because it's looking like it's going to be the year where tourism has plateaued. In fact, tourism numbers are actually predicted to be down slightly for 2026. This means that you have a chance to experience some iconic spots with slightly fewer crowds. As of the 20th of January 2026, travel from China, which used to be between 25 and 30% of the market, has dropped by nearly 45% due to recent diplomatic tensions. And JTB, which is Japan's largest travel agency, has released its 2026 forecast, projecting a 2.8 to 3% decrease in total international visitors for the first time in years. And I've been traveling to Japan many years, so I'm excited for this. 3% might sound like a small number, but believe me, 3% can mean a lot of breathing space. In a nutshell, 2026 basically equals the golden window. We're past the initial rush of revenge tourism due to the pandemic. That crowd is over and done with. We have revitalized culture, local businesses, festivals and cultural events have had time to adapt and re-establish themselves, offering a more authentic, settled experience that's more prepared for the tourist. You get the idea, right? You get the best of both worlds. You're gonna get welcoming locals with less crowds, or smaller crowds anyway, compared to the past few years. But whilst crowds are dipping, the costs and rules are changing fast. 2026 is the golden window for your wallet before some major new taxes and booking systems take full effect later this year. I've mentioned this in a previous update, so you might want to check that one out. Next, and this one was huge, 2025 saw the Osaka Expo. While the Expo itself finished in October 2025, 2026 will see a year that will reap the benefits. Expos always trigger massive infrastructure updates, new transit lines, renovated hotels, improved accessibility, and revitalized city areas. In a nutshell, the Expo has left a legacy. Expect easy access to Kansai region, Osaka, Kyoto, Nara, etc., and cutting-edge urban experiences that will have been perfected post-Expo. Infrastructure is pretty much finished and done and has been stress tested thanks to the Expo, and these improvements aren't just confined to Osaka. Sorry for the interruption. I was just editing and I was just thinking to myself, I didn't go to Expo. Did I miss out? How many of you actually went? And to be honest, I didn't have an interest, and now I'm thinking, did I miss out? I don't think I did. But crazy, that story of all those people getting stuck at Expo because of a power outage. Thankfully, all of those things have been ironed out for you lucky people traveling in 2026. The entire country leverages from such events, making transport smoother and more efficient across Japan. Think of it as a nationwide polish, perfectly timed for your 2026 visit. Visiting Osaka will basically mean more experienced staff. Hotel and accommodation prices will have stabilized compared to the Expo year last year. Japan is particularly good at improving infrastructure thanks to big events. The same thing happened after the Tokyo Olympics, the one that sort of happened but didn't happen. Tokyo saw a massive rollout of elevators, ramps, tactile paving, wider ticket gates, cleaner multilingual signage, and as a result, Tokyo became easier for tourists with luggage. So Osaka's Expo will have primed Osaka and nearby areas for tourism and you'll be amongst the first to benefit post-Expo. Am I convincing you? It's all sounding rather good, right? Well, to be honest, Japan is one of those countries that hits the spot regardless. And another thing that would really hit the spot is subscribing. If you haven't already, that is, check, because maybe you think that you are, but you're not. Now, let's talk about your wallet, because the current strength of many major currencies against the Japanese yen is making Japan incredibly affordable right now. While exchange rates can fluctuate, current predictions suggest 2026 will continue to be a very favorable year for international visitors. So use this to your advantage, because your money goes further. That incredible sushi meal, that gorgeous souvenir, that extra night in the ryokan that you should absolutely take, they'll cost you less. This isn't just about saving money, it's about being able to experience more of Japan without breaking the bank and having enough cash left over to start planning your second trip. 2026 is important because economic shifts can change quickly. This favorable exchange rate won't last forever, and locking in your trip during this period could save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. Beyond the big picture, 2026 is likely to host a range of unique, smaller scale events and anniversaries that will make a visit even more special. Japan loves anniversaries, and with the post-Expo energy, local communities will be eager to celebrate. And don't forget that this is the year for PokéPark Kanto. It opens on the 5th of February 2026. This is arguably the biggest tourist event of the year. It's the first permanent outdoor Pokemon park in the world, located in Yomiuri Land in Tokyo. Tokyo Disney Sea and Universal Studios both see their 25th anniversary and will be running year-long celebrations starting in 2026. With new parades, limited time shows, a lot more. September also sees the Kashima Mifune Festival from September the 1st to the 3rd. And this is a huge must-see because it only happens once every 12 years. The year of the horse. It's a massive boat festival in Ibaraki with over 100 ships. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, but I might have to try my best. October the 24th sees Tokyo Bay's grand fireworks returning for the first time in 11 years to celebrate the 80th anniversary of True Award. This will be one of the biggest firework displays in Tokyo's history. 2026 isn't just about fewer crowds, it's about things you literally cannot see any other year. From the grand opening of PokéPark Kanto in February to the Kashima Mifune Festival, which only happens once every 12 years. If you skip 2026, you're not just missing a trip, you're missing history. Maybe I'm pushing it a little bit too much, but I'm trying to make the video exciting, okay? And here's an insider tip. Tickets are sometimes sold via lottery systems, which is a great don't wait warning. And many times these are available on Klook. I have an affiliate link you might want to use. I actually have an affiliate link for Poké Wi-Fi, just in case you want to help the channel out. I'll leave it here too. So what does this all mean for you? It means if Japan is on your bucket list, 2026 is a year to stop dreaming and start planning. Don't wait. Flights and popular accommodation will book up. Start looking at options now, even if it's just rough dates. I actually just put out a video about the worst times to come in 2026. You might want to check that one out too. Dive into specific regions beyond Tokyo and Kyoto and consider places like Hokkaido, Shikoku, Kyushu for unique experiences that will be thriving in this post-Expo era. Don't let this unique window close. But if it does, there's always 2027 and I'll be here to help you out. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more Japan travel tips, and let me know in your comments what part of Japan are you most excited to visit in 2026. Until next time, happy travels and stay positive. Check out this video.